Sufficie.
Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napáchají.
I've heard the media reports. Picus did a whole piece on the so-called social mandate.
Not much going on.
Jak dlouho už jsem na hlídce? Přijde mi to jako celý dny.
So my client beat him to death with a baseball bat.
Another augmented terror attack. 251 passengers.
The police officer is prepared to testify that it was self-defense. The shopkeeper pulled a knife on my client and during the altercation, rather stay quiet. The man is a snake. I warn you.
I'd better be getting hazard pay.
City run by criminals and scum. Hate to see what these hogs have done.
I'm not seeing anything unusual. You?
Nothing yet.
I don't know.
Ahoy, I'm here. Stop calling me. I never asked for your service.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Už ani oddělení se nedá věřit.
Ever hear of personal space? Well, this is mine, and you are in it.
I heard a bunch of runaways live down in the sea.
Might as well walk around again. I didn't think we're staying with the rations.
Jen protože to říkali na Pajkusu, to ještě musí být pravda. When did they close the puppet shop? It's been closed for ages, maybe a year or more.
Damn.
My niece loved those little marionettes.
Reporting to you live. Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank. Beyond the legal jurisdiction of the government.
created in 28 after that quote-unquote
Palisade Bank. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Access granted.
Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to say. This is the last cassette.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face, but the bags are the same ones used by Tallis Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilep complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis, one that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utelek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district, number 237. Any questions?
You really believe ARC is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
ARC has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to tell us, Rucker, and bring him in, Agent.
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and Ark may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
No shelter, no food, no
Just passing through.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
When my partner gets here,
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
I will open fire if you do not comply.
This most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Peaceful advancement of our cause.
We have enough trouble here.
Our own peculiar attack at Rosika Station.
This is not right. This is not necessary.
And although my Such lies.
They're all dead.
Whose side are you on?
I don't want you here.
Move along.
Golem City is not a prison.
We cannot leave all
We
of this.
have to stop them.
You think we like this?
That's a clear case of a 512 right there. Get out of here, smart.
That's far enough, Clank. No one gets in the Narrows without the proper authorization, and you do not have it.
That's a catchy name for, what, a makeshift staging area for your Gollum City op?
Aren't you a smart one? Tell you what, smart guy. Keep moving, or I'll make sure you regret it.
I need to talk to someone you're holding. Tell me, what's the going rate for cops in Gollum City?
You're making a very dangerous assumption, my friend. You think every cop in Gollum City takes bribes? But, out of curiosity, how much are you thinking?
How about 1 credit?
Oh, you're a real funny one. Why don't you get the fuck out of here before I call some friends and we can really have a laugh?
What to hear?
Come on, Og. Walk those shiny legs out of my sight.
She will now see him.
Nothing to report. Keep your phone. Hi. Do not start anything, Clank. You'll see.
Your constant babbling is irritating.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
We had a deal, Sokol. You need to keep up your end.
Who do you think you are? What are you going to do? Throw me in jail?
No, but I can get you out. Won't take me long.
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Brag about the shit you did.
I'm a techie, I told you. I'm not a terrorist.
Let me see just one arc, son of a bitch.
Making me dizzy. You know what happens when I get dizzy? I get really fucking
Never know what might happen out there.
Asking me the same fucking question over and over because I don't know.
You what? Because I can make you bleed all day long. I hate you. Loyalty crisis bullshit, Lucian. Tell me what I want to know.
Shit, I'm done answering you, bro.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Terrorist types love to brag about the shit you did.
What might happen out there?
Just tell me what Art has planned.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Bust in there and clean them out.
What Art has planned.
Let me see just one arc, son of a bitch.
Wonder if we should have a few more people at the main
Time
entrance.
before it breaks. Be smart. Play ball with it.
I don't know anything.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear here. Let me show you what happens when you hold out on me. Let's see if I can't persuade you to talk.
Keep at it.
Something tells me I don't have your full attention yet.
Surrounded by clanks.
Want to answer my questions? Fine. You think I'm fucking around here? Huh?
too close. I think I have tuberculosis.
You can't have TB. Be cured then.
Complicated neuropathy. This will be easy, trust me. I know where the police have hidden some confiscated neuropathy. Get away from me.
Have some blood specks on your shirt.
One step at a time. Just remember that.
Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly is. I took some kind of, music. Clank, I'm on the phone. Yes, well, Tibor almost certainly is. I took some kind of, passcard, a key card off him. I've got a good idea what it's for, too. And if it is, proves he's Ark. No, an elevator, useless to us. Unless we want to start a real war, which we don't. He's a small fish, for sure. And Dushan...
All you ever talk about is Rabia.
It was in the early days of this place. Nobody knew yet what it was really like. Her dad talked about when she was augmented. When my parents used to live in she thought she was safe and living here than in the streets.
Fine. If you like it so much, then go.
That was really good.
I gave notice of work and followed her 2 weeks later.
Feels good
And by the time I got
again.
Oh, Jesus.
Should have gotten vaccinated before coming here.
You bastard!
Chicane, tell Miller the mission's back on track. I've got an elevator passkey that'll get me into Ark territory.
Copy that. I'll do a flyby up ahead, get you the lay of the land. Hit me up when you're through.
pesky augmented.
Chewy gum and Bailey. Only bombs would see all that. Rounded them up like
Guess what I just learned? Right around here, there's a guy selling some wicked green market tech.
As in hacking? What you said around here is breaking?
Are you joking?
I made a mistake of going in.
Plenty of safes in storage container and some arm filled with weapons.
The closer you get to the third floor, the more dangerous it is. If you're smart, they don't want you right now.
I don't understand. I thought you were on the coast.
Do you know how many times I've been robbed? Too many.
You know what's going on. It's on the line.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
I know. Rooker says a lot of things. but it doesn't mean he's right.
If you know anything about the Rosivia bombing, say something.
As if any of us will be invited there. Besides, I'm not sure I could take...
Welcome back.
Let's see what you've got for sale.
These are all the goods I have available. Credits are precious, I understand.
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into Ark territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Gollum for Talus Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it happens, I do have a need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropozyne of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
So, for you to give me access, all I have to do is get your stuff back from cops who are aggressively anti-Hawk.
These are desperate times, unfortunately. And you do seem to be a very capable man.
If that's what it takes, fine.
Excellent. I will await your return. But before you go, might I interest you in making a purchase?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
Got it. Talk later.
Go ahead. There isn't a damn thing you can do about it. Not with proper channel. You know what's going on. What's on the line?
Så då dolde han Wyatt.
Understood. Right.
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, Let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell, yes?
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
I'm not looking for any help.
As you wish. But if you think you are just going to walk into the Jungle district, you are sadly mistaken. Shiny wrenches like you don't blend well in there.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere, breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either, leash or no leash.
The cops wouldn't be here if Ark hadn't blown up a train station.
And where is the evidence?
But you're not denying it.
Sometimes blood needs to be shed in order to get people to pay attention. That is a fact of life. This city has the truth in its bones.
And what about the innocent people caught in the crossfire?
What is that term you Americans use? Collateral damage. This is the fate of any who do not choose a side. The right side.
It sounds like a threat.
Make of it what you will.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Is it? I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
I don't think so. Every time I've met someone who tells me they know how things are, it all comes up empty.
If you believe in nothing, you will fall for anything. Ark has a purpose, bigger than you or I, or even Rucker. If you cannot see it.
Keep telling yourself that.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. Ark has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then, Sergei! Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane. Patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now? Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Viktor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Good evening. This is Talos Rucker. And it is time once again to share with you current events relating to the struggle for augmented rights. Our principal topic tonight is, surprisingly, the aftermath of the deplorable terrorist attack on the Rosita train station in Prague.
Chicane, I'm in ARC territory now. That flyby show you anything?
First section seems to be a mass storage area. View ahead, looks like ARC has repurposed it for living quarters. Or barracks, maybe.
Those two things have very different connotations, Chicane. Which is it?
Well, everyone in front of you is armed, so I'll let you decide.
Right.
Sokol, calm down.
Don't tell me to! Don't tell me to calm down. When they try to intimidate me, get me to bring them here, but I refuse.
Who?
Interpol. They're coming here.
The police know what happens to them when they come here.
Not the police. Interpol. I think they mean to arrest Talos.
Relax, Sokol. If Interpol needs to learn the same lesson we taught the police, we will be glad to teach them. We will go to any lengths to protect Talos. Now go. Go keep your eyes open, and we will handle Interpol together.
Sokol.
Boże! It's you, I...
Turning me into your friends? That was the last mistake you'll ever make.
We will have a lot to do when the police leave.
I do not trust Sokol. He almost sold us out here.
Could one of them have done it, you think? I'm nervous, but we're fine.
You think there is only one way in?
I fear they will start executing Augs in public.
Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching.
I doubt the police will follow the law in this case.
Has yet claimed responsibility for that shocking series of explosions that ripped through Rusika train station yesterday morning, prematurely ending the lives of dozens of innocent travelers. Earlier this evening, Dr. Talos Rucker did post a letter from his home inside the neighboring Udalek complex.
The public has found us guilty. We have no chance.
To investigate, just as he has every time bombs have gone off in Prague. Sources close to the investigation tell me that most augmented citizens inside the Udalek complex are complying peacefully with police requests. But Rucker himself still refuses to allow anyone but ARC members into his burrow. Another example of peaceful protest, no doubt. This is a license.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Turning now to business.
Access denied.
The Santo Group let slip this morning that billionaire CEO Nathaniel Brown is once again touring Asia, drumming up investment interest in Rabia. Brown has been positioning the ambitiously innovative city of the future as a global refuge, an aug-only paradise built for and by the augmented. No word yet on how much capital he needs, but having caught a sneak peek at Rabia's architectural designs, I can honestly tell you this. When completed, every augmented person in the world will be crossing the desert, in this case, the Omani Desert, to live there. What about that? This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
My friends, this most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all augmented, not simply ARC. And I fear the repercussions will test our resolve, the strength of our convictions. We have been cast as the villain once again. Despite our denials, our protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause. Despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are fearful in the wake of such violence, I urge you not to become as... You know as well as I...
What about that?
Don't screw around. Here, into your homes. To intimidate, to accuse.
I swear there was something here.
Some of you will be tempted
We need to be sure.
Strike back. Please. I urge you.
Master, in my imagination.
Oh! Nothing. What about that?
Stay calm. Watch for shadows. Place is quiet. Over.
Find anything?
Stay calm. Watch for shadows.
If you're here, come on!
Any mistake now, you die.
What? Let's just be quick about it.
Let's see what happened.
Nothing here.
Okay, before a grandma busts in on this party of ours, I want to go for a few boys.
Can't quite make that out.
Someone was here. They're gone.
You hear that?
Stay calm. Watch the shadows.
I'm not hearing anything, right?
Go, right behind you.
You're going to...
What's that?
Holding position.
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high and defensible.
Better find an elevator then. I'll update you with extraction coordinates when I have them. Chicane out.
He's here!
Don't lose on this guy. Hold position. Copy. Over.
Smoke him out! Did you hear something?
And to be accepted into the world again.
Nothing here.
I think I heard the noise.
I just want to make sure that was nothing.
You're still here. I'm ready to kill you.
Check it out. They may be having good wish. What's the matter with that building?
Could be in trouble. Let's go help them.
Drunks. I'm pretty sure.
Let's go take a look.
Now, we have to make sure it's killing
See that lazy bullets over there.
For a better shot.
Probably just a rat.
Go. We have to confirm it's not. Wounded cousin over there. Look! Look!
Sounded not. Got this, boss. Over.
Where is he? Where is he?
Go, get moving.
Down. I hear something.
No!
What was that?
Better get in there.
Look! Look!
He's going to kill us all!
Don't see here!
Stay here!
That could have been me! This place is empty.
Sure.
Hey, someone back there?
less org, one less voice in the movement.
Did we scare him off?
Look! We have to keep looking!
You're breathing. Nobody is up in this spot.
That
Your eyes moving.
Like our lives don't even matter.
Oh.
Sacra!
Something hit me.
Hovda! Something's wrong!
We're asking questions and raising truth. You're just tuning in. As per usual.
Alright,
Keep going.
I think we're looking in the wrong place.
I think we have nothing.
Go round.
Do we deal with
Your
the
eyes
police
moving.
or get back to patrol?
Wake up.
What do we do with him? Where?
He's here. Am I hearing things?
I got it.
What's the matter with that building?
We take no chances.
I got your back. Check it out.
Well, that's suspicious.
Something.
Probably
Right
just...
behind you.
Something's there.
Yeah. Come on.
You hear that?
Want anything? Let's go take a look.
I have to wake you up.
Nothing.
Hey, listen.
We're going to make sure that was nothing. Come on, lazy ass. I don't see anything.
Maybe we can relax a bit.
Come on.
Keep looking or clean the kitchen. Your choice.
I got nothing in this area. Wake up, or I'm going to put a bullet in myself. I'm alright.
This place is empty.
Keep looking!
That's the
Stop being a human alive.
Something hit me.
I hugged that kid.
Right, you're good.
Must be somewhere here. You picking that up, Camo?
He's using a gun.
Moving! Watch my back!
This is the for you.
It's gone.
Keep talking. That'll help you find him.
Haven't found anything.
Stay on patrol. He shows up, kill.
Someone is wounded.
Chicane, I'm moving in on Rucker's position. You got those coordinates yet?
I'll transmit them as soon as I've finished my coffee.
Don't leave me hanging, Chicane.
You just worry about getting our man. And be careful. He's dangerous.
We'll see.
I'm unarmed.
I'm sure you'll understand if I don't take your word for it.
As the customary final request of the condemned man, please, do not kill any more of my people on your way out. Their only crime against you is their loyalty to me.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not. After the train station attacks, I knew it was only a matter of time before they sent someone. Please, sit.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
Our mandate is to fight for the rights of the augmented. Communicate our message, offer assistance. The Ark is a non-violent organization.
All right, then this should be easy. Come with me, answer our questions, and we'll have you back here in plenty of time to film your next sermon.
I'm not a fool. If I surrender now, I'm never coming back. Once you have me, you intend to make me disappear. But I will not make Solzhenitsyn's mistake. My people and I will resist you.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I am. But I'm more than a leader. I am a symbol. That is why you wish to erase me. If martyrdom is the only way to remain a symbol, then even my death is preferable to my evaporation.
You said you don't want any more of your people getting hurt. But if I have to bring you in by force, I will. And they're gonna try to stop me. There's a better chance of avoiding violence if you come along peacefully. You have my word. I will do everything I can to see that you are treated fairly.
How dare you speak to me of peace and fairness? You assaulted innocent people to get in here and kidnap me on behalf of masters who hide in the shadows, manipulating, controlling, and murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world.
I am talking to you about playing straight. Me, alone. No politicians, no cameras. Groups of people can't be trusted, only individuals. Do I really have to explain that to you?
No, you do not. And you certainly don't need to do it in that patronizing tone. The augmented are suffering a genocide. It begins with demonizing us, taking away our rights, treating us as less than human, exiling us so we are forgotten, and then exterminating us.
I know all that. It's happening to me too. But I am out here actively trying to stop the killing on both sides. What are you accomplishing by filming speeches?
I thought that logic and reason would be enough. I had faith that the non-augmented would come to their senses given time. But it's become clear I have to do more. There's so much work I have to do. I am beset by the bombings on one side and Ark internal politics on the other, and it may be that the two are connected. I have to regroup, to decide what is best for me and for the cause. I need you to delay my arrest, if just for a day.
Things are bad everywhere. And the longer it drags on, the worse they'll get. The best thing for you and the cause is to show strong leadership by coming in now, proudly and willingly, to help fix things.
Yes. I suppose you are right. My time here has all but run out. Can you understand this? If you were to take me from here, you would be responsible for more than my death. You'd be responsible for my effacement,
the ruination of the Augmented Rights Coalition, and the perversion of everything it stands for.
You need to take your blinders off, Rucker. You want the world to see Augs as individuals and pacifists, but what'll it take before you realize I'm an Aug too? If they want you dead, they'll have to go through me.
God. You're right. Forgive me. I must trust you to help me. If I do not, I will have turned away my most likely ally. Before we leave together, there's something I must show you. I suspect there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some people inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Are you trying to tell me you know who's responsible for the bombings?
I have only suspicions, and until recently, not even that. The evidence I have begun collecting is meager, but I give it to you. This is the key card for the security door. The evidence is inside.
Why give it to me? Why not keep it, present it at your interrogation?
Because if my suspicions are correct, and I am seen leaving here with you, willingly, I may not survive to present my evidence. Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist. I was trying secretly to find out who is responsible.
Rucker? Chicane, Rucker is dead.
Come again.
I'll fill you in when I see you, which is where exactly?
There's some greenhouses near your position. Below them is a clearing. That's where I'll be. Chicane out.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You said something to that doctor.
He just dropped. Take a look. I'll stay here. This was warm to the front. Never it was. This time. How did this happen? For fuck's sake.
Anomaly detected.
Hey, let's go.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I cannot remember what
Will you
happened.
stick around? Did you see what happened?
Jesus, what was that?
Go take a look.
Jensen, the meter's running. Where the hell are you?
I'm on my way, Chicane.
Well, step it up.
a lot of goddamn good Rucker being dead is going to do for us. Your orders were to bring him in.
I fully intended to.
Then how did this happen?
You tell me, because I get the feeling I'm being set up.
Set up for what?
It's pretty convenient. Rucker drops dead just as I show up. Whose call was it to send me in there?
If I was setting you up for anything, it was for success. Did I send you in there because you're augmented? Yeah, I did. But I also sent you in there because I believe you're the best we've got. Frankly, I'm offended you'd think anything else. Was it Rucker that got this in your head? What the hell did he say to you?
He said he had evidence that could prove Ark was being manipulated.
Now we're onto something. Do you have it?
Rucker was killed before he could show it to me.
Ain't that convenient?
What about Victor Marchenko?
I ran that name through iLink. Got a blank page. Why? You got something more on him?
Right now, no. It's just a feeling I have.
We're well past feelings, Jensen. What we need is evidence. Christ. What a mess. You know word of Rucker's death is going to spread, don't you? And when that happens, the head of state police assures me Golem City will become a war zone. We can't let that happen. I hope we're good on juice, Chicane, because I need a ride. As for you, Agent...
I still have a case to solve, and I know exactly where to start, Director. Smiley's had more than enough time to analyze that DSD I gave him.
The one you took from Razika?
I'll check in with him, see what's on it. After that, I'll go where the evidence takes me. I intend to make sure the right people are brought to justice for this, whether they're augmented or not.
Get a move on, before this case gets any colder, and keep me in the loop. Let's go, Chicane.